Technology is everywhere. It shapes how we live, work, and interact. From smartphones to social media, technology has woven itself into the fabric of our daily existence. This technological revolution has brought undeniable benefits. However, it also presents profound challenges, particularly regarding human rights. As our lives become increasingly intertwined with technology, we must be aware of its potential for misuse. This essay will explore the complex relationship between technology and human rights. It will highlight the importance of striking a balance between security and freedom in the digital age. We must be cautious. Technology's reach is vast, its impact is profound. We must use it responsibly. We must protect our rights in this digital age. Technology has given rise to unprecedented surveillance capabilities. Governments and corporations can now monitor individuals on a scale never before imaginable. This raises serious concerns about privacy and freedom. Surveillance technologies such as facial recognition and data mining have become increasingly sophisticated. They can track our movements, online activities, and even our thoughts and emotions. While proponents argue that surveillance is necessary for security, critics warn of its potential for abuse. Mass surveillance can erode trust. It can stifle dissent. It can create a chilling effect on free speech and expression. The misuse of technology has led to numerous privacy violations. From data breaches to government surveillance programs, our personal information is increasingly vulnerable. One example is the Cambridge Analytica scandal. In this case, personal data from millions of Facebook users was harvested without their consent. This data was then used to target voters with political ads during the 2016 US presidential election. This incident raised alarms about the power of technology to manipulate public opinion. Another example is the use of facial recognition technology by law enforcement agencies. While facial recognition can be a useful tool for identifying criminals, it also raises concerns about racial bias and the erosion of privacy in public spaces. The rise of technology has created new challenges for legal frameworks designed to protect human rights. Governments must balance the need for security with the right to privacy and freedom. This balancing act is delicate. It requires careful consideration of the potential consequences of technology. Laws must evolve to keep pace with technological advancements. They must provide clear guidelines for the use of surveillance technologies and the protection of personal data. Existing laws, such as the USA Patriot Act and the Civil Rights Act, provide a framework for addressing these challenges. However, these laws must be interpreted and applied in a way that safeguards human rights in the digital age. This requires ongoing dialogue and collaboration between policymakers, technologists, and civil society. Section 5. The USA Patriot Act, a double-edged sword. The USA Patriot Act was passed in the wake of the September 11th attacks. This law expanded the government's surveillance powers in the name of national security. While the Patriot Act has been credited with helping to prevent terrorist attacks, it has also been criticized for undermining civil liberties. The Act allows for the collection of vast amounts of data, including phone records, internet browsing history, and financial transactions. Critics argue that these provisions are overly broad. They can lead to the unjustified surveillance of innocent individuals. The Patriot Act's impact on privacy and freedom continues to be debated. It highlights the tension between security and liberty in the digital age. Striking the right balance is crucial. We must protect both national security and individual rights. Section 6. The Civil Rights Act, safeguarding freedom in the digital realm. The Civil Rights Act of 1964 prohibits discrimination on the basis of race, color, religion, sex, or national origin. While this landmark legislation was enacted before the digital age, its principles remain relevant in today's technological landscape. Technology should not be used to perpetuate discrimination or inequality. The Civil Rights Act can be applied to address emerging challenges such as algorithmic bias. Algorithms are increasingly used in areas such as hiring, lending, and criminal justice. If these algorithms are not developed and used responsibly, they can reinforce existing biases and lead to unfair outcomes. It is essential to ensure that technology is used in a way that upholds the principles of equality and justice. We must be vigilant. We must hold individuals and institutions accountable for any discriminatory use of technology. Section 7. The human cost of technology violations. Violations of privacy and freedom in the digital age can have profound impacts on individuals and society as a whole. Constant surveillance can create a climate of fear and self-censorship. It can erode trust in institutions and undermine democratic values. Moreover, the misuse of technology can lead to emotional distress, psychological harm, and even physical danger. Individuals whose privacy has been violated may experience feelings of anxiety, vulnerability, and powerlessness. We must recognize the human cost of technology misuse. We must prioritize the protection of human dignity and well-being in the digital age. Our laws and policies must reflect these values. Section 8. Striking a balance towards ethical technology use. Finding the right balance between security and freedom in the digital age requires a multifaceted approach. We need robust legal frameworks that protect privacy and freedom while also allowing for legitimate security measures. Transparency and accountability are crucial. Governments and corporations must be transparent about their use of surveillance technologies. They must be held accountable for any abuses. We also need to foster a culture of ethical technology use. This includes educating individuals about their rights and responsibilities in the digital age. It also includes promoting the development and use of technology that respects human rights. Section 9. A call to action, protecting our digital future. The rapid pace of technological advancement presents both opportunities and challenges. We must seize the opportunities while also addressing the challenges head-on. Protecting human rights in the digital age requires a collective effort. We must demand that our governments enact and enforce laws that protect privacy and freedom. We must hold corporations accountable for the responsible use of technology. And we must educate ourselves and others about the importance of digital rights. The future of our digital world depends on it. Let us work together to create a future where technology empowers individuals, strengthens democracy, and upholds human rights for all.